Isha always wanted her husband, Suraj, to respect the law. She wanted him to leave the wrong path and stand for the truth. She tried to explain this to him during every difficult moment, reassuring him that no matter what the situation, the law is supreme. But fate had a different plan. Isha came across a terrifying piece of evidence that completely shattered her world. It was the truth about illegal businesses and the deaths of many innocent people. Then came the biggest shocker. Gulab Singh, Suraj's own partner in crime for so many years, decided to become a government witness. He was now ready to testify against him in court. Isha was now caught between two worlds. On one side was her husband, and on the other was her oath to the law and the responsibility to deliver justice to the innocent. She couldn't believe the man she had stood for was tied to so many crimes. Her eyes were filled with tears. She knew she could destroy the evidence, but then the families who lost their loved ones would never get justice. Suraj, on the other hand, was completely unaware of the case building against him. He believed he was only taking out criminals to save the innocent. He didn't realize that even if your intentions are good, taking the law into your own hands makes you a criminal. He trusted that Isha would always support him, but he didn't know that this time her duty would win over her heart. Gulab Singh gave his full statement in court, explaining how the whole network operated, and the case became stronger than ever. Isha saw the pain on everyone's faces, but she didn't let her emotions come in the way of her duty. In the courtroom, when she gave her testimony, she didn't hide any facts. She simply stated the truth of the investigation. Suraj looked at her, feeling like his world was falling apart. The woman he trusted the most was now standing with the law. Suraj's lawyers tried their best to weaken the evidence, but every argument failed. Reports and witness statements all told the same story. Suraj himself admitted that he had made decisions outside the law, and his very confession became the biggest evidence against him. On the final day of the hearing, the courtroom was full. The judge gave the verdict. Suraj was found guilty of serious crimes and was sentenced to death. Hearing this, Isha stood still for a moment, her eyes filling with tears. She never wanted his life to end this way. She had always wanted him to change. But Suraj smiled at her and said he was proud of her. He said that by choosing her duty over being a wife, she hadn't lost, she had won. He admitted he made wrong choices and wouldn't run away from the consequences. This story isn't just about a punishment, it's a story about the struggle between love and duty. Isha took the toughest decision of her life, and Suraj accepted the responsibility for his mistakes. One lost his life, and the other lost her love, but in the end, justice won. The message of this story is clear. No one is above the law, and true love is one that stands with the truth no matter the cost. But just as the whole city was coming to terms with the verdict, a new twist emerged. An elderly man arrived in court with documents claiming to have information that could change everything. It seemed like someone else might be behind the crimes Suraj was accused of. Now, Isha has a new battle in front of her, not to save her husband, but to bring the whole truth to light. Because as she knows, an incomplete truth can be just as dangerous as a lie. What do you think will happen next? Will Isha be able to uncover the whole truth in time? Share your thoughts.